I want to quickly make a video to say that I don't think Halo is dead or dying. Now, people said it's dead or dying or it's not what it used to be, which is obvious, and I'm not doubting that Halo isn't as popular as it is back in the early days. I heard people saying that Halo's dead, it doesn't matter, Halo's dying. What I classify as a dead game or dead game franchise is that it's forgotten about, it's not remembered negatively, it's not remembered positively, it's genuinely just forgotten about. And also the population of the games. Not many people nowadays play Halo Infinite comparative to other popular games. Halo Infinite's on like the dead scale. Of course there's still a dedicated player base, but it's comparatively small. But to contrast this, the first factor that I mentioned has not been met for the simple fact the Halo trilogy has left a giant legacy.
Video game is expected to have bigger first-day revenues than any movie has ever had an opening day at the box office.
Biggest retail launch.
And Rob Corddry. Rob, looking at the Rob.
Yeah, suck it. Where's your alien plasma rifle now, bitch?
Rob,
Wow. Oh,
are you playing Halo?
no.
I'm gonna list off some reasons why I don't think Halo's dead. Firstly is because there are still multiple games being worked on for the franchise. As we all know, as rumors show that are pretty much official at this point, like everyone knows these are coming, Halo 7 is coming, that's a given, and the Halo CE remake. The Halo CE remake, I don't think people are talking about enough and aren't truly noticing how important this remake is, because although the Halo community may be tired of Halo CE and all its mentions and all its nostalgia baiting, there is a new generation of gamers who are going to be exposed to Halo CE, which is going to be like a remake of Halo 1. And then also with the Halo 7, which is continuing the Infinite saga and all that. The reason why I'm mentioning this and why I think it's still important that these games are still being made is because there will still be millions of people that will check on it because of the legacy that it held. Halo has a fantastic legacy and also a tragic one too at the same time. But unlike other games when they have the tragic lows and then been forgotten about, somehow Halo still gains a lot of attention when a new game drops. My prime example of this is Infinite. Now before that, even like the past 343 Halo games, Halo 4, Halo 5 are not fondly looked at, but when they first released, statistically the sales went higher and higher for each new game that was released. This of course includes Infinite too. Infinite itself too also appealed to the nostalgia, going back to its old art style and more safe story. And with all that, Halo Infinite reached up to a 20 million player count. Not concurrent, but downloads. And although through Halo Infinite's multiplayer lifecycle, it's not really viewed positively by the broad audience at all. I'm not here to defend Infinite, it's just what happened. I've seen that different content creators, my prime example is like Moist Critical, randomly just still checks on Infinite, especially when it came to like the operation where they did this Halo 2 anniversary. He still took the time to check up on it. There's also many content creators out there which their content has nothing to do with Halo at all, just general gaming or just a specific game in general, whether that be like COD, Warzone, Fortnite. There are times when they speak about Halo and how good it was.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a super fan of like anything except Halo, Zelda. Feel like that's it. Streets of Rage. All right, Red Dead Redemption. All right, I'm a super fan of a bunch of games.
And I've seen a lot of it, whether it's streamers talking about it or just random TikToks or even VTubers. And I gotta say, this will help with the word of mouth, of course, spreads Halo around to the audience, but also with the VTuber part, for some reason I'm getting recommended a lot of VTubers getting into Halo. I just want to mention that. Is that just a me thing? I've never watched VTubers before and then this came out. Was that like a phase? I'm genuinely curious. Now this mostly is a nostalgic look on it, but they still remember Halo, and I'm willing to bet they would still check out the new release. And I am confident to say, when the next Halo game drops, which I'm pretty sure will be the Halo CE remake, there will be again millions of players checking it out, especially if Halo Studios do a good job. My main point of this video is that Halo isn't dead because it will always be remembered. Halo built up a legacy that can't be forgotten, especially by the older generations who have grown up with it, but also younger generations who have heard these people talk about Halo. And for the Halo community isn't dead at all. There are so many segments of the Halo community that makes up this fandom, and they're widely popular, whether it's the games, which includes all of them, whether it's the lore and people just content creators making lore videos that a lot of people watch still. And the cool thing about this community is that Halo fans care so deeply about Halo. Like, it's crazy, dude. People have been fans of this for their whole lives and haven't given up on it yet. There's still people out there have seen the negatives and still look at positive somehow. And yes, a lot of Halo tubers too have stopped posting about Halo or just left. Some of them actually came back, like Sean W. I forgot that he stopped posting, that he came back again. I was like, wow. Oh, and speaking of that, oh yeah, with the word of mouth saying that PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch 2 Halo MCC will be on release there, this just exposes more people to Halo. This, of course, will bring Halo to more platforms, exposing it to new players, and for people who say, like, why would that matter? There's a reason why Halo got popular in the first place, and I think releasing MCC on those for the first Halo title to release on those consoles, it's guaranteed that new fans will arise from this. So Halo has a future. There is still a future in this franchise, and it won't die. And with Halo Studios seeming like they kind of care, but at the same time take it with a grain of salt, then I'm not gonna be like, oh, worrisome and gonna say like, oh, the future of Halo's dead because they hired people who worked on a dead game. I don't view it. I'm an optimistic person. That's why I'm making this whole video in the first place. But anyways, to sum it all up, Halo is not dead for the fact that for the millions of people who still remember it and have nostalgia for it, the important events that will happen in the future, whether it's game releases or cross-platform from the titles like MCC, and the fact that there is a hardcore, loyal, dedicated player base with Halo. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video and like for the fact that I said Halo isn't dead and that there is a future for this franchise, please consider hitting the like button to help with the algorithm and spread this video around a bit more, YouTube algorithm purposes. But also hit that subscribe button. It helps your boy a lot. Becoming a Halo YouTuber, joining this Halo community has actually been a really nice thing. The Halo community isn't as toxic as I thought. And if you're interested in seeing more of my videos discussing about Halo, here's a little video for you there in the corner. So thank you all for watching again. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.